Hello students. In the last class, we have discussed about some basic concepts of linear programming. Okay, so what is the use or need of linear programming and what is the scope of it. So these all things we have discussed in the last class, in the previous lecture. Okay, so just let us recall some concepts which are we discussed in the previous lecture. Okay, so their objective function, the function whichever we maximize or minimize, that is known as objective function. Okay, so after that, along with that objective function, we need to have some constraints, right? So we have to convert those inequalities, constants into equalities to take table values. So before going to take the graph of that. Okay, so in the last class we have observed, we have seen one or two examples also in that. Okay, so now we have learnt how to solve an LPP, linear programming problem. Okay, so for every objective function which are we are going to maximize or minimize, we will be given some constraints also. Based on those we are going to take graph. If the region is bounded, so we'll get some corner points in which for whichever corner points will get minimum or maximum value. So that can be treated as a required answer. Clear? So now uh, let us go for seeing one more example here. Example 3. Solve the following problem graphically there. Okay. See here. Now minimize or maximize this problem graphically. Okay. See here, z equals to, here we are going to minimize and maximize z equals to 3x plus 9y. Okay, and what are the constants given? X plus 3y less than or equal to 60. Okay, and constants x plus 3y less than or equal to 60, x plus y less than or equal to 10, and x less than or equals to y. So first of all, we have to convert into equalities first. X plus 3y equals 60. If I had x plus 3y equals 60, then what are the points? What are the point on the x-axis for this? So what are the points I can take? So if I want to take one point on the x-axis, how can I take? So 60 comma 0. 60 comma 0 is a point on the x-axis. And similarly, one point we should take on the y-axis also. So how can I take point on the y-axis? So y-axis means x coordinate 0 there. So 0 comma 20 I can take. That is a point on the y-axis for this equation. Correct? So the 60 comma 0, 0 comma 20 we can take. And similarly, from this what can I take? Point 60 10 comma 0, x plus y equal 10 means 10 comma 0 I can take. Similarly, 0 comma 10 also I can take. Correct? So like that we can take table values for both the inequalities. Okay, after that, as we are having two inequalities, so we have to solve this and we'll take point of intersection also. If I solve these, x get cancelled there, then what will get? 2y equals to 50, y equal 25. Y equal 25 if I substitute. So what will you get? X here. So we'll get point of intersection also here. So 2y equals to 50, y equals 25. Y equals 25. So 25, we have to substitute there. So we'll get some value for that. Okay. So 15 comma 15 will get for that. So like that we can, right? So now x less than or equals to y. X less than or equals to y means x equal to y. See, x equal to y line. Okay. So now let us go for drawing these inequalities on the graph paper. Okay, so then we can go for solving that. Just have a look at that solution. Now see here, first x equal to y line we are taking, and here this line we are taking 60 comma 0, 0 comma 60 there. Okay, so now here x plus y equal 10, 10 comma 0, 0 comma 10. Okay, and for this also we can take. So finally, point of intersection also we need to find with x equal to y. Okay, those point of intersection we need to plot, so that we can get one region which is bounded and closed. Okay, so what are the region bounded here? See, a, b, c, d, a b c d a is the region bounded and closed. So we have take these points of intersection properly. Okay, see, it was given from the figure. Region is bounded and closed with the corner points. What are those? 0 comma 10, 5 comma 5, 15 comma 15, and 0 comma 20. So let us take table and find the value of z, value of objective function at a b c d. What is a? 0 comma 10, b 5 comma 5, c 15 comma 15, and d 0 comma 20. Correct? So now let us substitute those values. We'll get a b c d values. What is a? 90. If we substitute b there, 5 comma 5, 60 we got, and for the remaining 2 points 180 each we got. That means what is minimum value here? 60. We got minimum value 60 at this point, 5 comma 5, that will write, and we got 180 as the maximum value at these 2 points. That means maximum value of z of the feasible region occurs at the 2 corner point, 15 comma 15 and 0 comma 20, and it is 180 in each case. Correct? That means this problem has multiple optimal solution at the corner point C and D. Both the points produce same maximum value, 180. In such cases, you can see that every point on the line segment CD, every point on the line segment CD joining the 2 corner points also give the same maximum value. So like that. Okay, so that is true in the case of if 2 points produce the same minimum value. So clear? Just have a look at that. So let us discuss some problems from the exercise 12.1. Solve the linear programming problems graphically. So this is the basic model problems. Maximize z equals to 3x plus 4y subject to the constraints x plus y less than or equals to 4, x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0. So how can we solve this problem? First of all, let us take objective function as z equal 3x plus 4y. Okay, and what is constant here? X plus y less than or equal to 4. We have one and only one inequality here. Okay, as in the constant, and x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0. This is common for every linear programming problem because x is positive, y also positive. Graph will come in the first quadrant. Okay, always. Now let us see solution for this. Okay, just have a look at that. See, z equals to 3x plus 4y. So these are the constants. First of all, let us take constant x plus y less than or equals to 4 in the form of equation x plus y equal 4. Where x plus y equal 4 intersect the x-axis and y-axis? 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 0 comma 4. Always will take one point on the x-axis and one point on the y-axis. Okay, for the given constant. Okay, so how can take point on the x-axis? 4 comma 0, on the y-axis 0 comma 4. Now let us join that. So here x plus y less than or equal to 4 given or greater than or equals to? Less than or equals to. So required region is inside the origin. Correct? Inside the origin will get. Here. So now what are the corner points we get from this figure? Region is bounded and closed. Okay, O, A, B. These are the corner points. Okay, the corner points we need to mention there and take the table at which of these corner points that objective function is maximum. So that is the maximum value and that point is the point of maximum. That's what we'll write. That's simple. Here, corner points will write in for one column and the value of z in another column. 0 comma 0 origin, put 0 comma 0 there, 0. 4 comma 0, now put 4 comma 0, right? 12 will get, and 0 comma 4 will get 16. So 16 is the maximum value that is going to be obtained at which point? 0 comma 4. See here, this one. Okay, So 0 comma at 0 comma 4 only we are getting maximum value for this function. That means function is maximum at 0 comma 4 and maximum value is, what is that, 16, correct? So like that we'll write. So that is the solution for this model problems. It's very easy to understand. Let us go for next problem in this. Question number 2. So here minimize minus 3x plus 4y subject to x plus 2y less than or equals to 8, 3x plus 2y less than or equals to 12. Here how many constants given? Two constants given. So we need to take uh, table values now for both the inequalities. Take inequalities into equalities there. X plus 2y equal to 8 we can write. Okay, x plus 2y equals to 8. So x plus 2y equals to 8. So for that we'll take point table values there. Okay, x plus 2y equals to 8. For the table values we can take. So what are the values we can take here? So what is the point on the x-axis and what is the point on the y-axis? Okay, here can I take on the x-axis means y coordinate 0, then x coordinate will be 8. 8 comma 0 will be satisfied. And if you take x coordinate equal to 0 means point on the y-axis I'm taking. So this will be 4. 2 4 the 8. Correct or not? 2 4 the 8. So now let us take for second inequality also there. So 3x plus 2y equals to 12. Okay. So 3x plus 2y equals to 12. So now we can go for taking those table values there. Okay. So now take x, y there. Now, so here if you take y value 0, what is x value? 4. 3 4s are correct or not? If you take x value 0 there, x value 0, then 2 how much are 12? 6 are. So 0 comma 6. And here we'll write point of intersection. Always remember the point of intersection also we need to write. See here from the graph, this is the point of intersection. Okay. So what is the point of intersection? If you solve these, if you subtract these, 2y cancel, 2y cancel, then we'll get 3x minus x, 2x equal to 4, x equal to. So what will you get point of intersection there? What will you get point of intersection there? 2 comma 3. So 2 comma 3 is the point of intersection here. Okay. So point of intersection we need to find out. And let us go for plot these all points. Okay, let us go for plot these points here. See, first 8 comma 0. See here 8 comma 0. Okay, 8 comma 0 here and 0 comma 4 here. And point of intersection 2 comma 3 also will take. Now let us draw first line. Okay, after that second line 4 comma 0 will take. This is a point 4 comma 0 and 0 comma 6 will take. So 2 comma 3 already there. Let us join. That also passes through point of intersection. Now both are less than or equals to given. So towards the origin. Now shade this region. Okay, shade this region now. Okay, so that is the required region. Now what do you write from the figure? The region is bounded and closed. What is the region? O A B C O. O A B C O is the region bounded and closed by the corner points 0 comma 0, 4 comma 0, 2 comma 3 and 0 comma 4, like that we'll write. At which of these points our objective function is minimize or maximize, we'll see now. See, now let us take corner points there 0 comma 0, 4 comma 0, 2 comma 3, 0 comma 4. Here we are finding minimum value. We are going to minimize the function. See, if we substitute 0 comma 0, we got 0, 4 comma 0 minus 12, 2 comma 3 6, 0 comma 4 16, like that we got. Where do you get minimum value there? At 4 comma 0, correct? So finally what do you write conclusion there? Therefore function is minimum is at 4 comma 0. What is the minimum value? Minus 12. Clear? Like that. So now like that we can go for check the question number 4. So here both are given in greater than or equals to. Okay. So both are greater than or equals to means graph will be outside the origin. See, like that. Correct? Right? So graph will not be bounded in this case. Question number 4, graph will not be bounded and closed. Okay. So for that, what do you do? We'll see now. Okay. First of all, take equality is there. Take the points. See, x plus 3y, x plus 3y greater than or equals 3. What are the points here we can take? 3 comma 0 and 0 comma 1 we can take. See 0 comma 1, 3 comma 0, and we can draw one line. Second also we can draw one line, and point of intersection will be 3 by 2, 1 by 2, as we did in the previous problem. After that, so what are the corner points we can say? Actually region is bounded, not bounded, and closed, unbounded. That's why we should take one inequality. What is that? So 3x plus 4, what is that? 3x plus 5y less than that 7. Here 7 is minimum value, but we cannot conclude now. So for that we should draw one inequality there. See 3x plus 5y. What is 3x plus 5y? Objective function. 3x plus 5y less than 7 graph we need to take. 3x plus 5y is objective function less than that minimum value 7. Below 7 is there any other value that we have to check. But if you observe in this graph, there is no point in common for both the regions. Okay, we are going to check is that 7 is the maximum, sorry, is that 7 is the last minimum value or any other else in this region, that we are going to check. For that, what will take? That objective function 3x plus 5y less than 7 graph will take. Less than 7, that's why I'm taking dotted line. So that is 3x plus 5y less than 7. So in that region, in this region, there will be no common point. So that's why, what can you say? See, feasible region is unbounded. Therefore, 7 may or may not be the minimum value of z. We should write like this only. We should not end up there. Okay. For this, what should we do? We draw the graph of inequality 3x plus 5y less than 7 and check whether the resulting half plane has points in common with a feasible region or not. It can be seen that the feasible region has no common point. 3x plus 5y less than 7. Therefore, minimum value of z is 7. At which point it is possible? 3 by 2 comma 1 by 2. Okay. So we have to check that. Okay. For only for unbounded regions. Clear? So let us go for check this question number 6. Fifth we can do. It was very easy. See sixth, same like here also greater than or equals to given. Both the inequalities. So graph will be outside the origin. And what are the points of intersection we can draw? But here, interestingly, both the lines are not intersecting. Both the lines are not intersecting. So this is the region which is upper side, okay, which is the upward of both the lines. So there is no common points of intersection. So that means corner points of this feasible region are these, and at these the value of z both at a and b both are same. Okay, the minimum value of z occurs for more than 2 points, so therefore the value of z is minimum at every point on that line. X plus 2y equals 6. Which line? Upper line. See this line. On the upper line, at any point it gives you minimum value only. And what about maximum? It doesn't have any maximum value. Okay, here we are going to find minimum only. Okay, so like that we can solve every problem. It's very easy. So here also, here one is less than or equals to given, other is greater than or equals to given. Okay, let us see. And one more inequality also given. X plus 2y greater than or equals to 0. Okay, so x plus 2y greater than or equals 0. So here this is not this is not intersect, this is not this, there is no constant term for this, so this always passes through origin. Okay, and this is having one point of intersection with this, and it is having one point of intersection with this also. Okay, so then we can go for finding point of intersection by taking table values there. Okay, just have a look at that. See, that last constraints passing through origin, x term, y term is there. There is no constant term, and it is going to intersect first line at 60 comma 30. We can solve those two lines. Easy. Solving lines is very easy. 40 comma 20. So finally, for this line x plus 2y less than or equal 20 below the region. Okay, and for this line x plus y equals 60 above greater than or equals to. So finally, this will be the required region which is bounded and closed here. Okay. So what are the corner point? Those will write 60 comma 0 will write 1 point there. 60 comma 0 1 point. 120 comma 0 will write 1 point. 60 comma 30 and 40 comma 20. So these are the corner points we can write. Okay. So region is bounded and closed. Yes. So finally we'll find uh, point here. Finally we'll find point at these points, value of that z at these points. Okay, value of z at these points we'll find out. See, if we substitute different points, we got 300 at 60 comma 0, 600 at both the points 120 comma 0, 60 comma 30 means it has maximum value at this BC line segment. Function has maximum value at every point on this BC line segment, that we can say. And where it is minimum, at 60 comma 0 only function is minimum. So that we'll write in the end. The minimum value of z is 300. At which point? 60 comma 0. The maximum value of z is 600 at all the points on the line segment joining BC. What is B? 120 comma 0. What is C? 60 comma 30. Let us see in that graph. See, this is BC line segment. Okay, on this BC line segment at any point we'll get maximum value. Okay, that's what we can write there. So we should write the expression clearly there. Okay, like that we can solve any problem in this first exercise. Okay, so question number 8. So here minimize maximize. Okay, just have a look at that. We are solving and point of intersection we got, and luckily sister this graph is bounded and closed. And what are the corner points that we'll take? The point of intersection we should take properly as I told you. So this is point of intersection. This is also one point of intersection. This is also one point of intersection. This is also one point of intersection. Okay, just solve those lines we can get. It's very easy. So what are the corner points here? 0 comma 50, 20 comma 40, 50 comma 100, and 0 comma 200. Clear? So at these points only we are going to find the value of objective function. Okay, just have a look at that. See, question number 9. Okay, so here also maximize we are going to. Here also all are greater than or equal to. See, if you observe, here greater than or equals to, here also greater than or equals to, here also greater than or equals to. So region is outside the origin, that we can observe before only, just from the outlook of the given question. Okay, so just have a look at that graph. See here, right? So region is unbounded there. Okay, for that we are going to draw the one inequality. Okay, so how can draw one inequality? That objective function, what is that? Minus x plus 2y less than that minimum value. What is that? The maximum value, sorry. What is that? 1. So minus x plus 2y less than 1. The minus x plus 2y less than 1 dotted line we should write. But for this region also, there are many points in common if you observe. This is the best example for unbounded and no solution. This is an example of unbounded and no solution, because there are many points in common in both the regions. That is the reason we call it does not have any solution. Okay, does not have any solution. for this, because region is not having any particular points here. As a feasible region is unbounded, therefore z equals to 1 may or may not be the maximum value. Whenever it is not bounded, we have to check to draw this graph. Okay, after drawing graph, we'll check whether that half plane has any points in common with the feasible region or not. Okay, so if they're having any points in common, then that resulting feasible region has no points in common, then we can take that value as resultant value. But so these points have common with the feasible region. So z equals to 1 is not the maximum value of z. So z has no maximum value, we can write. Clear? So this example is very important, where graph is unbounded and it does not have any solution. That is very important. Now let us see last problem in this, question number 10. Here also maximize. So x plus y given x minus y less than or equals to 1, minus 1. Okay, for that line, this line both will take. For that line, less than or equal to minus 1 there. Okay, and for this less than or equal 0 will take. Okay, for see, for both this is coming downward, that is coming upward. So here also there is no common region. If you observe, this is also one different model. So here also region is bounded or unbounded, unbounded, and unbounded at the same time, those are not going to have common region. So there is no feasible region, therefore z has no maximum value. So these are of different models. Hope you can understand. To solve any problem, first 4 steps are important. First step is just try to understand the given problem, whether it is maximize given or minimize given, and less than or equals to given or greater than or equals to given, upward or downward. These all things you have to understand from the first look. That is first step. Second step, we have to write the given question. So we have to maximize so and so function with respect to these constraints. So writing that step is second, comes under second. Now third, we are going to take the graph. Okay, before going to take the graph, what are needed? Table values are needed. Find table values and find point of intersection also, if you have any. Okay, so then only go for drawing graph. That is coming in third step. And finally, we are going to find solution by using table. Okay, that corner points table, value of z, wherever will get minimum, wherever will get maximum, that we can observe. Okay, and from the graph, it is bounded or not, bounded or unbounded, we have to check. Okay, it is bounded, no problem, it is very easy. If it is unbounded, we have to draw one inequality by writing objective function less than that minimum or maximum value. So to check whether that open half plane have any points in common or not with the feasible region. If we have any common points, there will be no solution. Okay, so 90% we don't have any common value, but here in this question, in this exercise, we have seen 2-3 problems which have some common points, therefore there was no solution. Clear? So hope you have understood the problems in this first exercise. Just you go for solving some more, and you go for observing some examples also, whichever given in this NCERT textbook. From that you can get idea of problems in this linear programming of different models. Okay, you have to finish all the examples also which are given in the NCERT textbook. Okay, then only you will get clarity on this problems of linear programming. Clear? So hope you have understood. In this in that next video, we'll be going to discuss the main problems which are uh, which problem which ever given in the main exam. Okay, so theory model word problems will be going to discuss in the next video, whichever given in the next exercise 12.2. Those problems are very very important. So those are the main problems and examination models, okay, which are given in the second exercise. Those will discuss. So next video is very very important. Okay, so clear. In that we'll be going to learn how to understand the given data, how to make the table, how to write the, how to formulate the system of inequalities constraints, then how to go for the graph by taking values, then find the solution. These all we'll discuss in the next video, which is very important. So that video is the last for this chapter. In the next video, in the next class, by the next video, this chapter is going to be finished. Clear? Thank you all.